Welcome! This video is about classroom management, specifically how should teachers deal with disruptive students. We will firstly learn what are the causes of behavior problems in the classroom and how to deal with them. Of all professional anxieties, those associated with class control and problem behaviors that even experienced teachers may find hard to handle. Many teachers, unfortunately, rely upon repeated threat to control a class. This leads students, in effect, to dare them to carry out even the most extreme of these threats, and this must inevitably lead to mutual dislike and lack of respect. Therefore, there are better ways of working with students than this. Teachers should first know that a problem behavior is only a problem behavior because it appears so to them. And since teachers are all individuals, what may appear a problem to one teacher may not appear so to another. For example, one teacher may allow and tolerate a certain amount of conversation between students while they are working, but another may demand complete silence. So the question is for individual teachers to ask themselves why they see it as a problem in the first place. Is it a sign or a threat to their authority? Do they see every behavior in class as a deliberate threat to them personally? Teachers should also know that what may be seen by them as disruptive behavior is seen by the child as nothing of the kind. To understand this, we need to think a little about disruptive children's possible background. Students may come from a home where they learned at an early age that the only way to obtain any kind of attention from others was to make a nuisance of oneself. The adult's attention seems necessary to children. It makes them feel they count for something as people, and it helps them develop their self-esteem. Thus, although the attention they obtain through disruptive behavior may be angry attention, it is nevertheless more acceptable to them. Therefore, the child's behavior is not necessarily a deliberate attempt to create problems for teachers, but it's because of their need for attention. Such behavior is called attention-seeking behavior and is considered as one of the major causes of classroom behavior. Attention-seeking behavior can also be in a non-disruptive form. A child may constantly come up to the teacher in class or bring the teacher little gifts and so on. With other children, the problem may take a different form, in that the attention they seek is that of the other children rather than that of the teacher. In order to get a measure of acceptance, for example by raising a laugh at the teacher's expense, or to show themselves to be tough or daring. One of the useful techniques that would help teachers control and manage their classes is called the behavior modification technique. This technique is based upon operant conditioning. That is, it works on the assumption that the behavior which is reinforced or rewarded is likely to be repeated, while the behavior that is not reinforced will tend to disappear. When operating the behavior modification technique, the teacher's first strategy is to compile a list of items of behavior which pose problems in a particular child. Against each of these items, which are known as target behaviors, the teacher writes down what his or her own response usually is. The list may end up looking something like this. Notice that the list may also include the behaviors that should be reinforced or rewarded by the teacher. For example, if the child raises his hand before speaking, the teacher may say, "Good for you, you put up your hand before speaking," and the list goes on. Thank you for watching. For more reading, I'm going to put some links of articles about classroom management in the description box. If you like the video, click on the thumbs up button. Goodbye.